And welcome back, picking up where we left off last time in Shadow Empire, where we have 7 decisions, the bottom round 130. We had a request to get security score up to a certain level, and we blew it out of the water. Light helicopter developed. We've completed housing research, which is good to see. Sub-vocalizer tower is not bad. Probably do want heavy industry, because we're doing a lot of construction. So being able to make our own machine parts non-artisanally would be good. Helicopters! Yes, let's develop a light helicopter. This isn't where I'm going to develop it though. Let's go into blueprint mode. And light helicopter, new blueprint. This is going to be recon. I'm going to go ahead and give it the biggest machine guns, but that's all the armor it's going to get. Not viable. Range is too small, so it needs more fuel. Okay, so that's the tilt over where we start getting more range. Maybe if we give it a bigger engine. Yeah, bigger engine gives us more range. Let's get one fuel tank higher up. Bigger engine again, more range. Bigger again. No benefit. Okay, so it looks like a medium rotor on our light aircraft here. It's going to be getting us optimal range. Yep. So that'll be our light helicopter. So we can come in here and say, start development light helicopter. Brand new design for recon. And we already checked it is viable, so this is going to be a usable helicopter. Ancient statue discovered. So I can scrap it for one off money payment, or I can get 1 political power turn. Arguably, I don't want government. So the question here is, do I take 11 points of government that I don't want for the reward, 1 political power turn? Do you like political power turn? 100 money is really not or 1,000 money is not really a reward at this point. I've been casually saying 9,000. So scrapping the statue is just giving us 0 autocracy points. I'm going to go with that option, not because I want 1,000 credits, much rather have the 1 political power turn, but because I don't want the 11 government.
Order received.
Appoint a governor. Let's go ahead and get a more competent potential governor. So let's recruit a spec ops guy. They tend to be decent governors. Eh. Honestly, the guy with no skill here is just going to be better. Okay, we'll finally assign the guy with 1 skill. Small city upgrade. It's only 5 political power, so we'll take it. You don't have 20 political power for that anymore. Add that one. Okay, so we can see we were prepared to deal with the guy in that hex, but they dealt with the guy in that hex, so we're not going to deal with that guy in that hex. No, we're technically not at war with those guys either, so we're just taking the territory off when we can, while we can. And yeah, okay, so we're at the point where if I want to keep doing stuff to these guys, I need to actually declare. But I'm also running out of territory to take off of them, so at this point I can just let the other guy do all the fighting if I want to. Yeah, I will at least let them have 1 more turn of life. They're still alive after a turn, we'll commit troops. Commit to attacking. Okay, so I suppose that's one solution. So what it's done is the SHQ has gone ahead and taken all of the tanks out of that unit, which does make the unit free to move, so I'll just go ahead and strategically move it there. And then it'll probably get some tanks next turn. And hopefully tanks that actually are movable in the realities of this planet. Okay, we'll do a little more with the slaver next turn. Got that surviving AI surrounded, which means if we get good dice rolls next turn, we'll have him dead. Let's pile in on this guy we got surrounded.
Going in. Mission successful.
Okay, I'm going to push up a little bit because I know the supplies are going to improve once that road comes into effect. Got this guy surrounded. Let's try to get him to surrender.
Mission successful.
And our reconnaissance was successful in getting him to surrender. I haven't seen any territory move on the rotors, so I'm not going to go ahead and take the guys picketing the rotor front off of the rotor front. Just in case these guys start, or not the rotors, the nomads here. Just in case the rotors do, or keep saying rotors, the nomads do get attacked by Lumbersillo here. If they do, I want to be able to pile in and take a bunch of territory off of them. Because they like us enough that we can probably just take territory from them free if they're busy fighting someone. Let's go ahead and in this zone, actually, probably on you, specifically you. Your opinion getting a bit low. So we're gonna solve that by deploying an official gift. Twice.
Yes, sir.
There you go. After receiving 400 credits, he's officially happy again. And construction-wise, how's construction going? Finished 2 bureaucratic offices. You could be improved. Kevin Spire can't improve you.
Roger that.
And 3 turns on those. Those are going to take a while to build. Meantime, though, the plus 100 or so is kicked in, so their quality of life should be starting to go up rapidly here. Same here. Good place, I think, to cycle the turns. Let's cycle the turn. Yeah, not much to see over the end turn. So not necessarily having everything going, everything everywhere going the way we want it to, but things are going okay. Got ourselves a Huey. And another gravitonic collector. So, yeah, power is not going to be a problem, apparently.
Roger that.
Policy speech. Industry assets to level 18. Okay. I'm on board with that.
Roger that.
We're going to say no new orders. You might go ahead and discover the next level helicopter, and that might be interesting. Right, let's pile in, try to get rid of this guy.
Attack formation. Mission successful.
And we have. Okay, so now we got a road back. Oh, because we didn't have the road, we can't. Okay, that makes sense. Doesn't necessarily make me happy, but it's making sense. Logic dictates that that is the reality. Okay, so down here in the west... Yeah, if I want more territory, it's time to actually attack. Our relationship was pretty low to start with, so we're just going to get 6% more fist profile, which is not bad. We are pro-fist.
Attack formation.
Mission successful. Going in. We need more firepower, sir.
grab that Lexax, and then we'll come running down that way. March down the border. Trucks running over there. Basically trying to run in here and grab as much of the slavers' territory before these guys barrel down on the slavers. The slavers apparently vaguely like us, so they're not going to complain too harshly about us taking their territory. And they're not going to be in a position to stop us because presumably if they're at war with the other guy, they have prioritizing the guy they're actually at war with for border garrison. So the slavers are probably all up on the other guy's border. Tanks, how mobile are my tanks? They're now mobile, yes, good to see. Actually deploy these guys all the way up here. The Active Republic guys are probably actually going to be vaguely usable against territory. Different territory. Don't have spies on them, I think. Let's see, what do we want to do? Strat cards. And actually, how is our construction going first? 5 buildings complete. Industry wants to continue being expanded. We've got a mission to expand our industry assets, so that should be expanded.
Copy that.
In fact, actually, let's look. How many? What is the demand for industry assets? 18. We currently have 16. And it's in 15 rounds. Keep building one a turn, I'll be fine. Or keep working on one turn, I'll be fine. Truck station, not going to worry about it. Bureaucratic office, that one's now capped. Cycling facility should probably get upgraded.
Copy that.
And then I think that bureaucratic office is also capped. Yes. Strat cards, zone cards first. We got a sub-vocalizer tower. Pretty sure we already have it in the capital, and we do. Already has that type. We'll do it here.
Affirmative.
Gravitonic collector. Got one there, got one there. Got one there. Let's play it here.
Affirmative.
What is the lowest opinion of our leaders? 71, that's fine. So we don't need to raise opinions.
Yes, sir.
Uncommon
Yes, sir.
artifact site, and it's just the uncommon site. Okay. Now it's near the city. It doesn't look like it. We'll have to find it by the archaeology view. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Uncomfortably close to hostiles. Okay. I do have a bunch of scrap stratagems. I'll go ahead and pick those up during probably the end turn, because those make a bunch of noise that I don't appreciate. I can imagine people watching don't appreciate. I don't think either of our neighbors are going to be receptive to this. Yep, 400 is a little high. The other one I'd have to play non-aggression pact on. They don't have action in power that supports that option. Let's do some spying.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay. Deployed a bunch of spies. That should give us some idea of what's actually in these zones. Then we'll cycle turn. And we see the non-aligned are putting up some attempt at a fight. Built 1,000 infantry over the intern, have 5 decisions. 2 of them are dangerous decisions, obviously. At this point, we probably need to favor major diplomacy if we're actually doing any diplomacy. Design. We now have access to heavy, well, medium helicopters, so let's get a blueprint of them. This is going to be a fighter bomber. I'll actually put some... Okay, this will be a fighter bomber, but I don't have rockets yet, so they're still going to be just equipped to the same weapons. The improvement on these guys will actually get proper guns, probably. Honestly, I think these guys, until we get rockets on them, are apparently going to be inferior to the light helicopters. So we'll develop one. They're... The advantage of this frame is you can mount more stuff on it, right? But we don't have stuff to mount on it, so we're just not making great use of it. We'll still go ahead and develop one. It won't be great, but it will be a thing.
Yes, sir.
Protest against high taxes. Yeah, we'll still send the troops.
Understood.
It's only 51% chance of negotiating them down, so... Marauders, yes, you have my support to minimize the effect, and you have my support to minimize the effect. Critical success on both of those, which is good to see. Yeah, take as much territory as we can off of the slavers, as they probably slowly get wound up underneath Major here. We can keep building the road to support the offensive. File on in, drive everyone out of that hex.
Attack formation.
Mission successful.
And yeah, the 2 GR infantry stuff probably not going alone. Okay, that's the east there. If we could support a road through the desert, it would be a bit expensive, but we can move these guys a bit farther forward as well. Got them surrounded, so with concentric bonus, we stand a decent possibility of doing significant damage.
Mission successful.
There we go. I would call that significant damage. We're eventually going to have to put a road through the desert anyway, so we'll just lap it through now. This one, if it can, wants to go around the desert. Something like that. Flat hills, no, so that's kind of where we're aiming for the road here to go. How's the construction going? Going. Everything's running. Nothing got delayed. Most of everything will be done next turn. If I don't spend too much construction. Can probably get away with spending about 700 construction, though. Let's do that. Okay, that's looking good. Okay. Tank's still mobile, so we can move it. You've moved, that side's moved. Yep, okay. Still have more political power. Might be worth deploying more spies. Figure out what these zones are back here. These guys are probably at war with a major, is my immediate guess. But there's always one way to find out. Just send some spies and find out what those guys are.
Affirmative.
Spy teams over to the last zone, or last territory we don't know about.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
And yeah, we're rapidly rolling towards victory. We're at 47.7. It may be close enough that Lambertiliso might be able to delay our winning. They might get to 25 before we get to 50. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, we're on a roll. Mainly it's just getting more planet. We gotta roll across the planet faster. Which is one reason when we get opportunities like this where we can take territory off of someone we're not at war with. I'm doing it. Because fighting for territory is hard. Simply rolling across the undefended plains is easy. Okay. Watching the majors do what they do. So it's one thing I can get from the slavers is, as long as I'm taking slaver territory and the slavers like me, the slavers are more likely going to be pushing into the majors' territory, which means I can then take it from the slavers. Guild and infantry have 8 decisions. Alien pathogen outbreak. Got our RPGs. You want to erect a statue? Well, we're gonna reproach you for even requesting it. Militia, yes. Spare time to help you.
Roger that.
Grab rocketry here.
Copy that.
The military.
Aye,
This
aye,
has
sir.
my priority. Not a success because of that. No, we're not gonna help the corporation.
Affirmative.
And I am actually going to go ahead and pay the political power and expand Keats 1 level. Then we'll roll over the Keats, and the main thing we're going to do with the expanded Keats is say, hey,
Yes, sir.
expand your bureaucracy office, please. Time to eliminate that one last tax.
Attack formation.
If it will collapse, it might not collapse. There's a pretty high density of troops in that zone.
We need more firepower.
Yeah,
sir.
not collapsed yet. that's a mountain, so don't build up the side of the mountain. That sounds expensive. You can see our volunteers every once in a while just giving us a new brigade. Actually, I think at this point, this is, we're late enough in the game, we're probably getting full-on, battalion-sized, militia units. Oh, these poor beastmen. Mostly squished. Yeah, these are farmers back here. Let me guess. Farmers. You're probably at war with someone. Yeah, they're at war, people. So I suppose if we can get to their territory, we can try to nick even more people from the other majors. Let's go my trucks as fast as you can. Oh, and we have actually dealt with the last of the AI. The last of the AI are gone. Apparently this guy didn't get supplied last turn. We're gonna pull him back just to make sure he gets properly supplied. Yeah, I guess someone was up there. Do we have the action points to attempt to attack that guy? Maybe.
Going in. We need more firepower, sir.
No dice. Okay, can we continue to build this road? Direction we want? Vaguely. Not big strides of improvement. I'll go one more up there. You know, we probably need to fork that to go around both sides of the mountain. You know, we are vaguely being able to see all the way up to the northern border. Oh, and there's some mercanteers up there. Okay, I'm starting to feel like we're probably pushing the action point limits on some of our fronts. So, next turn, I'll probably be looking to build some, or figure out where I want to build new cities.
Aye, aye, sir.
the meantime, how's the construction coming along? A lot of buildings just completed. Vidcoms, barracks, and universities. What level is Pasteur? Pasteur is 3, okay. So we're going to be looking first at the capital. Capital, we want to get up to 400 in each of those scores. We, in theory, just got another 100 in all but the health was already at 400. So I probably want to do another round on security and education. So security is the barracks.
Affirmative.
Education is the university.
Affirmative.
That should finish improving the capital. Here we want to get to 300. In theory, with what just finished, this is at 300, so everything is good there. Let's look... Actually, no, I want to do this by population, so... Kelvin Spire is... needs everything to improve, so we should do one of everything.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
And one of everything will be enough in this case for security. It'll probably need another round on 3 of them afterwards. Yep, I think that's good as far as construction is concerned for this turn. We've got a bunch of stuff queued up. I don't know how that's going to affect construction going forward. And we're going to potentially be thinking about building some cities up here that we're going to want to build rails out to if we do. Looking at the turn timer, the part timer, and I should probably go ahead and put a part break in. So I think this is going to be where I go ahead and end the part when I do the end turn here. We are at 48.2, so there's a decent possibility the next part will be the victory part. But that will be the mystery of the next part. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can expect there to be another part up tomorrow. Unless this video suddenly gets a lot longer. Like if the video is like 10 minutes longer, because the end turn's not going to take 10 minutes, then that might be that like I get in on the next turn and we somehow win, like in a turn. Probably not happening. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around for the part, or for the little bit of break that I'm going to take. As I'm basically going to fill up my cup between parts. And we'll get back to finishing it up after that. Besides that, whether you're watching on Twitch or watching on YouTube, I wish you good luck and a good time. I hope you've been enjoying it. Because we should be getting done probably with this entire game shortly in the next couple parts. So at the next part, the part after next will probably be the part we win in. Because we're getting real close to winning. And we are seeing that the non-aligned factions are trying to stop us. Because we are taking some casualties, but dealing with that will be the time for the next part. So until then, hope you all have a good time, and bye for now.